It's JP. We're here at Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm here with my truck. I'm gonna take you a little walk around. I have a small company, Adventure Truck LLC, that we're gonna start building trucks and making everything through. But I'll go ahead and show you everything I have and give you a sample of what we do. I'm here representing TUDO with the TUDO hard shell, along with Freespirit. We're trying to make these hard shells around the same price as the Alu cabs and so on, like full enclosure. We also make a half enclosure as well. The front bumper, you see I have a Metal Tech out of Newburgh, Oregon. Inside the bumper, I'm sponsored by Super Winch. It's the EXP 10,000. They're excellent wrenches. They like a lot of winches for the military. I go with Factor 55, a synthetic rope, Factor 55 closed hitch safety for recovery. I've added the Safari Snorkel on it. A lot of misconceptions. People think it's for water, but its main purpose is for dust, keeping cool airflow. It is fully sealed, but I don't recommend going through water over your hood. So inside the hood, I did a few things. I added the twin compressor back here, the ARB twin compressor. Don't mind, it's a little dirty from the traveling. I went with the ARB locker as well in front. So I'm fully locked with an electronic locker in the rear. Dual battery with Odyssey Batteries. S-Pod over here, went with the S-Pod. So it controls all my accessories. Highly recommend that for easy wiring. Blue Sea for the main distribution of charging the batteries. I went with a KC light bar, 40-inch light bar. You can change the lenses to yellow, which helps with glare and everything else in the wintertime and bend reflection. The ditch brackets, I have extreme lights right now, kind of testing out, see if I like them. And who makes the brackets actually that hold the lights is Rago Fabrications. They're here at Expo. Great company. I also have some inner brackets for the mole mounts inside from them. Underneath I went with RCI, full skid plate, covered throughout the whole bottom. And for suspension, the next thing I did was suspension. I went with Icon Stage 6 adaptable reservoirs, 3-inch lift. These are the Icon adaptable reservoirs. You go ahead and adjust that 0 through 10, basically 0 through 9. That basically gives you softness and stiffness of the suspension. My upper control arms are Total Chaos. Nicole's a great person over there at Total Chaos to work with. She also makes the lowers and so on like that. On the sides here, I did a little things that are a little different. I went to rigid ignite lights for night driving. We go through a lot of stuff, small roads in Oregon. Those work very nice for surround lights. Underneath as well, I went ahead and went with the LUX lighting, which is a magnetic strip for LED strip that actually, if you can see, it actually magnets onto the body underneath. So easy to take on and put off. I have 12 of those underneath. Inside the truck, I went with a OEM Plus stereo system, what they're making for the 4Runners now. Sound quality is great. Keep going through the back. Expedition 1 is one of my main sponsors. This is the dual deploying bumper they came out with last year. James and Sarah are excellent people to work with at Expedition 1. These latches here are actually patent pending that James made. Actually opens. You can change all the mechanisms as if it gets loose or something like that. You can change all this inside of here. And it basically, you lift, push down, it locks. Very streamlined in the aspect of keeping everything together and real tight inside. I went with Cooper STT Pros for tires. These are 295/70 17s. That's the largest tire you can go with on the TRD rim at the present time until you get something bigger. Then looking forward to doing a 35-inch tire once I do the McQueen design fenders in the front, fiberglass fenders. So it'll give us a little more room to put them 35s on. But you see, just go ahead and push that button and lock them down. On the back here, Blue Ridge Overland Gear. They made these bags for the Max Tracks to protect them. It's a great tire mount system. Check them out. They're really nice guys to work with as well. As I go through, I started this along about a year ago, Adventure TRD Pro. That's my Instagram name. I went with, for sliders, I actually did Hefty Fabworks out of Colorado with a nice little kick out here. So in case you're going around stuff, we need that in Oregon. We got lots of rocks and tight turns that we use them for. A little bit about the top on this, because everybody traditionally has the full snorkel. This is actually an AEV that actually sticks on top of the actual snorkel. Living in Bend with snow and elements, I wanted something I can be protected all the time instead of having actual snow go into my snorkel and stuff like that in different environments. So I went with the AEV snorkel top. Up here, briefly mentioned earlier, the rigid lights, but the rack is a Prinsu Designs rack. CBI now actually sells these racks in Idaho. Check them out, they're good guys. Inside, I went with CB, and also I go with the ham mounts. You see the antenna mounts. This is my CB mount here, and then my ham mount with my antenna in the rear. Inside, I'll show you a little bit inside where I keep stuff. So inside, that's my ham radio and a small radio inside the crevice there, down at the bottom. And by my driver's leg, my throttle leg is the CB mount, where I keep CB in case people don't have the ham radio or haven't been certified. I have a little patch collection, which is a big thing in the Overland off-roading game, is collecting patches and putting them on your roof. Also, I made a little, I got my RAM mounts there that hold my Garmin. That's my SOS in case we're out somewhere, we can't get phone reception. Over in the left-hand corner from this side is the touchpad for the S-Pod. That basically operates all your lights on the truck. I have a Snowmaster fridge in the back, and that's about it. So FJ Summit, we're releasing a new prototype 10. It will be done in July 18th. We're releasing it here. Special release at FJ Summit, coinciding with TUDO and Freespirit Recreation, and it's been a great tent. But that's pretty much the build of my 2016 TRD Pro. And if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to call us or contact us, and we'd love to help you all out.